Please don't fall from there. Please don't fall from there. Oh, what's wrong with you, man? What happened here? Oh man, it's always something here. Okay, there we go. Good afternoon. What's going on, my bro? Jesus, something is not right. Not quite right here. All right. Let me go grab the other phone. Good morning, Rainer. Oh, good afternoon, Rainer. What's going on, my brother? What's going on? Let me grab the other phone because I can read the chat. Oh. If it's charged. We are. So we done, man. We done. Super happy the way it came out. I ain't gonna lie. By far, this is the best. Even though it was messy yesterday, this one is way better than the one I did upstairs. I gotta say, way better, way better. Look at that. Way better. Way better. I'm in love with this one. I'm so in love with this work that I feel like swapping tanks. But no, I won't do it because one, I silicone this thing to the bottom. Two, if water goes through it, that's a potential something to happen later on down the line. Even though it's a thin layer, and if water goes through, same thing's gonna come up, but it's gonna become a detritus trap. If that's the case down the line, I will rip it off with no problem. Happy of life, I will rip it off with no problem. Which most likely it will. We're gonna do a test. We're gonna add water, see if if it goes through. I think I put enough silicone on there, but you never know. Air pockets form, and it is what it is. But even if it becomes a detritus trap down there, in time, like in a long time, because by the time detritus go for whatever opening is down there, it's gonna take a long time. It's never gonna get disturbed. It's gonna be just there, and nothing's gonna disturb it. So it's gonna serve as a denitrifying or whatever they call that thing that I do not understand, and I should care about it, but I really don't. So I just make sure my levels are where they need to be. And again, the plastic that I'm using for the bottom, I always take risk. So we're gonna fill it up with water, run it for a bit. Start throwing one frag at a time when the time come, and we see how they behave. I am gonna run probably an ICP test once it's running for a little bit, so I know if anything is getting leached in the water. Anything that I need to remove, I'm gonna run carbon in this thing to remove anything out of the water. That filter, that poly filter is a filter pad that absorb a lot of things. So we're gonna run that too through it just to make sure that we remove anything out of the water that we need to remove. But what I've been thinking here, I'm using this as a sump for now, just as an example. But one tank here, the other one there, the window part open, so that way if I need to open the window, I don't gotta climb through the tanks. But that's the setup right now that I'm thinking. I'm gonna paint the wall, maybe not now, but down the line, or finish painting the whole thing. All this is gonna get removed. It's gonna become a frag tank. I'm probably gonna build a wall here, and we're gonna probably put something here to cover that, and try to keep that heat away from this area, or any perfumes coming out of the dryer. Which, when things are gonna happen, it don't matter what you do, they're gonna happen. The wife light up candles. She got all these perfume things in the outlets, and nothing happened to the tank. I keep doing my maintenance the way I always done it, and I never had no problem with anything in the water. Um, like I always say, my coral been through a lot, so they seen it all, man. They seen it all. They seen it all. And if one's gonna die, it's meant to be. It's nothing I can do to stop it. It is what it is. So, but yeah, man, this thing is coming along. I gotta cut this plywood here, maybe, to put the tank on top. I'm thinking about it. I'm debating about it. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I did it to the one upstairs, so um, we'll see what we do with it. Still debate, but that's kind of the idea of what I got going on in here. I'll show you guys up close. Those are gonna be the two power heads I'm gonna use. I was just seeing the space that I'm gonna have. These things are super powerful, this power head, so I hope they're not gonna be blowing the skin away from the acros. I mean, I could use on a low setting, but then again, we gotta provide flow throughout the whole thing. So we start with those, and then later on down the line, we probably use something else. That's the return pump I'm gonna use for now. It's a good return pump that I have used for a lot of years. Of course, I gotta check, make sure everything is good on it, to see if it's a go. Excuse me, to see if it's a go, and if it's a go, we're ready to rumble tomorrow. While making water as we speak, I clean the glass as much possible. It's not easy job to do to get all this clean once it's there, but guys, look at this job, man. Look like a professional did it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this edge right here. Fire, right? But yeah, I still got a clean couple spots. It's not easy, man. This thing is not easy. I even cleaned this here a little bit better. That I did in the other one upstairs. I just need to learn those little tricks, how to clean it better. If it's any product out there easier than acetone, easy to get these things off, the silicone off, because it's not easy, man. Silicone is not easy. You gotta scrape it as much as you can, and then wipe it with acetone, and you're good to go. It will get it clean, but not super clean. The back, I'm happy now, because it's even, so that's a good thing. The overflow, like a ring on a finger, super even. Look at that. Look at that. My boy Oscar was asking me, for the overflow, blah 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 blah. The screen on that overflow is removable. I just gotta get the hang of it to see how can I do it with the Euro brace there. But so far so good, man. Almost a go to out watering this baby. Almost a go. What do you guys think so far? It don't look like a 40 breeder, huh? It look like a bigger tank. I think I did it right. Oops, nope. This is not right. Okay, I gotta fix that. I thought I did. Well, here is even. Um, I mean, yeah, that's off. Yeah, because I did. I even it out, but I moved it that way a little bit more. So I gotta fix that. But I don't know, man. I'm thinking there, even though it's gonna be a narrow side here for me to work on it. Um, unless I go by the edge of that wall right there, put one there, then this one a little bit more here, and create like a table or something here for fragging. Um, the return line is just gonna go over. I'm just gonna run from here through the bottom maybe, and it's gonna come out through here, boom, and um, that's the best I could do right now. I didn't plan for this one to have a drill return. I've been thinking of drilling here, so I could put the thing here, but I gotta try with one of those pieces that he gave me to see how good I could drill that with a half inch. With a half inch, that's usually what I do for return. I know the proper one be 3/4, but I cannot drill 3/4 here. It's too thin. But I could try the half inch, and not with a bulkhead. I got the smaller one, so enough. Okay, so if I drill with the smaller drill bit I got, I could put a 3/4 one of these, a 3/4 one, boom, and it will fit perfect. And then I could just put an elbow here, and it will throw the water. So that's what I've been thinking about. If not, I'm just gonna just throw it over. That's it. Just one return. I'm not gonna do like I did upstairs with 2 returns because it's too much work. I'm trying to make this as easiest and clean as possible, even though that's not gonna be clean. But whatever, it is what it is. It's the overflow I had in hand. So the cheapest one I found. I got a surprise for you guys, but we do that surprise down the line. But yeah, coast to coast overflow, papa. Coast to coast overflow. Oh man, like I don't need 3 drains, especially inch and a half for a 40 breeder. But let's try to run as much water we can through this thing, man. Salty. Yeah, yeah, we'll run more carbon in this one. But I don't know, man. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Can't wait to get the lights. Yeah, leave room for a workstation, right? Yeah, that's what I've been thinking. I mean, it just right now, it just me visually, because I'm using this like a square box just to have them even in the square box. But yeah, I'm not gonna go by that. I'll probably leave here for a workstation or something. Something simple, a little table here, and then run a L shape this way. I also need to have space for the quarantine tank. I'm gonna continue using that 10 gallons. Yeah, probably use the 10 gallon for quarantining corals before I put them inside the system. That's one thing I've been thinking of, the 10 gallons with the AA prime maybe. I got one AA prime, or I could use the Noopsies, man. The not the Noopsy, the Pixies. The Pixies are good light. As long as I have it enough lower down in the water, is good enough. I mean, you guys see that light how it grows. So is right now I got a SPS, two SPS, in the refugium area. One is an acro, and the other one is Pasalapur, and they both doing okay. They both doing okay, so it will work. Just a quarantine tank. That way, I dip the corals, boom, couple times before putting them there, and go from there, man. Go from there. I don't want nothing. Now that I think I got pests in my tank, but you never know. Everything clean, nice and clean. That's what we want. Everything fresh and clean. I need to learn that part of the hobby. Be a little bit more careful. I've been watching a lot of videos about that lately. Um, I watched one the other day. It was really interesting about what's the name of the play? Reef Farm? No, something like that. Reef Farm, something like that. I forgot who went there. I think it was Ecotech that went there for a tour. And when you hear stories like that guy's story, they say, yeah, I started with a tank. Once everything died, then this and that, and then you hear the stories and how he went from one, I think it was a 56 gallon or 30 gallon to a reef farm. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. You keep collecting, and making more tanks, and next thing you know, you have a farm. Now that I'm, if that's the route that God want me to go, then we do it. I don't care, man. We do it. Money will come around, and when things are meant to be, they meant to be, and things will happen. So maybe today is a dream. Maybe tomorrow is a reality, right? Who knows? Producer Reef. So yeah, you never know. Haha, the morning electron, yo. It's a quick one. I'm not trying to be here because I gotta charge the phone. I'm making water. Um, I finally, cleaned this just a tiny bit. Finally got a bulkhead through here, so now we're gonna clean this thing. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. All I know that I gotta build like a platform for it, so it could be high. I do have the wood for that. I think I do have the wood for that. I just gotta make the structure. I mean the table where I'm gonna put that one, so I can fill this with 20 gallons at least for now. That's how much it is. No more. So 20 gallons to here. So this is about 30 gallons. Jesus Christ. If I need to move one day, what I'm gonna do? All this water. Oh my God. But anyway, let's not stress about that right now, shall we? Don't stress, Hector. Um, but yeah, I mean, this thing, like I say, last time I found it in the garbage, and I asked the guy, what you had in there. He said water. It was a water storage. I smell inside. It'll smell like nothing. So hopefully I'm still gonna run vinegar through it, clean it, brush it off and clean it as best as I can. Run a test with water, see if it's leaking anywhere. He said it wasn't leaking nowhere. So I gotta tighten that bulkhead even better. I put a 1 inch this time, so we be able to drain water faster. Boom, boom, bada boom, bada bing. If you guys know any company that make this exact style, let me know, because I'm planning to put two here. I want one black one and that one yellow. So I'm trying to look for it. But if I don't find it, I'm just going to use this temporary. Then later down the line, give it to somebody when I get the ones that I want. To me, I used to have a water and mixing station. I don't know if you guys seen that before that I had. But I want to do it again, but with 20 gallon square ones, 20 to 30 gallon square ones, really nice ones. And maybe do it here, even though it's not good having a lot of water close to this thing, but nothing's going to happen. Quarantine tank might go there. Those stuff are going to go over there. This is stuff that I use just to work, it's PVC tools, all my little things that I got. I also got tools over there. That mess. I cleaned that the other day and look what a mess again. I keep going in there for I don't know what. Um, yeah. So, but yeah, DP. Sorry, man. We're going in life early. You inspire, my friend. Yeah, man. It's a goal right now. It's it's a trip when you excited for something. It's a trip. Like you see the results little by little. After what I went the other night with the silicone situation, man. Oh man, it feels good to have this thing looking the way it's looking now. Cause I say, how I'm gonna get this thing clean? Like I was so mad that I was ready to buy a new 40 breeder and do everything all over again. And I was patient enough not to sit down here and cleaning the glass, or the silicone of the 2 inches bar glass bars. So I said, you know what? Let me wait for the new glass, and then I cleaned the smaller pieces, and look how things work. Look how the universe works, cause it's crazy. So I ordered a new one, a new pair of the Euro brace, whatever. And I told the guy, listen, the long part, the long pieces, just cut them just one line shorter because you went off a little bit. It was over a little bit. So just the long ones, not the little one. The little one just doing the same way. So when I received the thing yesterday, the smaller pieces they were shorter than the one that I already had. So lucky that the night before I was cleaning the small pieces. So I used the new ones, which is these. He messed up big time, man. I got mad complaints to go over there on Monday. Like here, it's where is it? Right here. I mean, if I flip it the other way, you will see it more. But in this one right here, look at the big curve right here. He messed up big time this time. And I'm gonna tell him, if it's because you charging me cheap, then charge the price that you gotta charge, but do it right. I hate paying for something and you have little mess up like that. That's not right. And I've been this is the third time I go there. You could say for the third Euro brace. So it's not like it's super hard glass work. It's something that like he brought me in the back of the place to show me something when it comes to like polishing the edges. And he was telling me, it goes through a machine and polish the edge. But damn, okay, but do it right. And he showed me how he cut glass, how easy, man. I be here trying to do what he did, and I be scared shit. I don't know how they do it. They do it with the little wheel that they just go and then they snap it. And that guy is amazing doing that. He did it so fast, and I was so surprised how fast he do it. But for him to do something like this, it's not right. It's not right. I don't appreciate it. I was clear when I told him about the longer pieces. Just doing exactly the same way, but a little bit shorter. On the smaller ones, let me show you. Like, look how much different he cut this one. Like, look how much. Like, come on. That's not acceptable. First of all, that's not acceptable. And then look at the little messed up right there in that corner. You don't want that. You don't want that. You want things to be done correctly. If not, don't do it. Like, come on. I'm paying money for this. So that part I didn't appreciate, especially because I just got one from you and I told you to maybe another one. So it's basically I'm bringing you business. Be nice, Be nice. But I know it's a shorter on glass, but you still don't have to do that. So when I go back on Monday, I need a brand new set, completely the whole thing, for free. Because if I was somebody else, I would have bring this. Last time he did the same thing. He cut one wrong, and when I brought it back, he told me, "Oh, just keep it. I make you a new one, Hector. No problem. I'm sorry." Blah 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 blah. But you know, I don't want to assume things, but I seen some funny things going on in there when I go, and it's not right. It's not right. You know, if people just doing work just to get money to do whatever they do, it's not right. But that's happening everywhere. So, but it's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. Now I'm just letting all the fume of the silicone out. Cause that shit stinks. You're gonna wait. I'm making water as we speak. I gotta clean that one of those containers because I'm gonna put water on the bottom one just to storage water. Matter of fact, let me get that one out of here. This is the best containers you could get. That's when I moved my tank. That's where they came. Everything, the rocks, the fish, everything. I think the big one is about 20 gallons, yeah. 20 gallons, and the little one, I think it's 15 gallons, 14 gallons. So we're gonna have a 14-gallon sump. Well, close to 14 gallons. Because I'm just gonna fill it out halfway, leave some room for the water when I back siphon. But yeah, guys, just wanted to show you guys how things are coming out. I live a very minimalistic lifestyle, so having all this stuff will scare me. I have my tank and that's it. Haha. Cutting glass is easy and only take practice. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. You know, when you start setting up tanks and tanks, you know, I got to a point that I have 4 tanks set up. Right now, I got 3. So I'm close to 4 again. And it's stressful. I ain't gonna lie. I keep thinking about it, getting rid of the freshwater tank. That's in the back of my head at all times because, you know, it's not, I don't test the water. I don't do nothing to it. All I do is feed it and do the water changes. I don't even clean the glass because it's the glass always clean. So, but you know, I only feed the tank once a day, and it should be a tank that somebody pay more attention to it. It's not that you look at it look ugly, and you know, at least the plants is helping to keep nitrates down, I guess, and all the stuff going on in that water. But you know, I'm more into saltwater, you know, and now building this stuff down here is gonna take more of my time. Shouldn't be no excuses, right, to take care of a freshwater tank. That you see, that's the one voice talking in my head, and then the other one talking also. Do not give up. Do not give up. Maybe we bring it down here. And we keep it down here. Maybe I will. You know what? Thinking about it, maybe I will. Maybe while I'm building this stuff, I could keep it down here. You know, I gotta remove a lot of things out of here. And talking about that, let's start with this BS. Let's start with this things on the wall. Oh yeah. We'll show you guys something. We'll show you guys something. When creativity hit you, I I put this thing on that wall a long time ago, and look what I use for the L shapes. I'm gonna show you guys. Look what I use for the L shapes. This I don't know how you call this, but this is what you put on the edge of when you build something. I don't know how to describe it. Kind of. Let me see. This is something that goes in here like that, just to make a nice little edge to it. So I didn't have no L shapes, and I said, you know what, I can use these things. And look, they hold until now, and they super tight in there. They ain't going nowhere. I tell you that. All right, you want this out. And I remember they used to be black, and I painted them white. All right, let's get this one off. Diggity don don. Don don don. Chimp! What's going on, Chimp? Chimp. David. Never keep all your eggs in one basket. Larger water volume, more stability. Yeah, man. That's what I'm trying to do down here, man. The more water volume I can have down here, the best. Who knows? Down the line, I put a bigger tank down here. For sure, this is gonna be definitely my fish room. Frac tank, frac basement, whatever. And yeah, we probably, if later down the line we gotta move tanks, more down the, if I gotta put this one against the wall, I will, to keep lining up more tanks here. So that's what we gotta do. That's what we will do as the systems start growing. Oh no, definitely, David, definitely. I'm gonna have. I got somebody close to me. The alcohol couple of the more special ones that I'm gonna bring down here. Every quarter is special, but the most not hard to keep, but like slower grower that I know if it grows to a certain lane, then it die if I don't have it no more. Cause I got some pretty ones, man. I got some pretty ones. I believe I got the Walt Disney. It's one that is been growing slow. For a lot of people, grow fast. Maybe where I have it placed right now, it's just not getting that enough light that makes it grow faster. I just don't. It's a beautiful coral that I don't want to go like to stress it out. Like I had the experience already. This is the second time I own it, and I don't want to kill it. First time I did kill it, and I don't want to do that this time. So I got that one really special. I have, I don't know how to describe if it's a rainbow or whatever it is. If it's a medley, it's just an acro, but it's pink. The new grows kind of like a green yellowish, and the palos are yellow. Beautiful piece. I think that's the one that I posted the other day on Instagram. It was super fluffy that day. Every day is fluffy. So that one is special because that one, when I first got it, took a minute to take off, and now it's growing fast. You know, I guess it was checking out the water, seeing all the different swings that I get in the water, and wanted to say, okay, I got it. I could deal with them. It started growing. And then I have one that is yellow with pink polyps. Don't know what it's called. I don't go by name, so only a few that I can name already, but most of them I just don't go by names like that. And that one's special too because it has taken a little bit to take off. Now it's growing little branches. So little by little. Um, then which other one? The Garf is one that I had before, and I got it to grow a nice small colony, and then it died on me because something happened. Oh, the sulfur water got in the my reactor water got messed up and got into the water, just wiped the whole thing out. So that one is special. It's just a little nub that I'm growing slowly. It's couple special ones, it's couple special ones that I know. Once if I start selling frags and they available, they're gonna be gunners quick. They beautiful. They just beautiful. And I don't think it's more hardy SPS out there than mine, man. Mine been through hell. Yeah, when you say hell and back, yeah, power outage, reactor bad water got in the tank, almost wiped them down. The power outage that lasted for 4 days, and I kept the tank running on a on an outlet straight to the car, just water running through it. That's it. Two tanks. For the first 2 hours, it was me taking water out of the sump, throwing it on top, so it goes through the plumbing to both tanks. It was a mission, man. It was a mission. It's here on YouTube. You guys can see the live of that or the video. But that's the point, getting as much water down here that we can flood this basement, so we could make this thing happen, man. So I'm gonna let you guys go get this phone to charge, so we be ready for later live stream. I don't know if anybody else doing lives today, but I guess we'll find out. But thank you guys. I just wanted to show you guys one more time. Let me show you guys how the tank look, or how the final product look. So you guys see, your boy can do some silicone. Came out really nice, really nice. Nice and strong in there. And again, it's just for looks. I don't think it's doing anything to keep the tank together. This is the one doing the job, and the silicone they had already. I still got to do a water test and see. I got to clean the overflow box. This guy that had this overflow box put some silicone. I guess he couldn't get it to stop leaking, and he put some silicone. Not I don't think it was the right silicone because it's easy to get it off, or probably he put it and he added water too fast, so the silicone they never cure completely good. So I gotta clean that, make sure that when I put it together, it's gonna make a seal and it's not gonna leak. So that's something that I gotta work on and see how it's gonna be. And yeah, just start getting plumbing. Maybe I go later today and get some PVCs, elbows, and stuff like that. Enough so I could get it into the bin. And yeah, and we'll do a test. So not today, tomorrow is the test, but I can add water, take it out, and see how things are doing. All right, guys. So thank you for being here. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna continue making water. It's gonna be a long day for me. Maybe clean that, store some water there, and we go from there. All right, guys. So I'll see you guys later.